Hi everyone, welcome back to The Lift with Sheila Robinson-Kiss. We've got it all here, guys. Mental health, movement, motivation. I so love these walks. I'm in a fresh location, and so we're going to start the way that we always do. I love it if you just take a minute, just kind of reflect on your hopes, dreams, wishes, what you're working on, what you want to manifest, and just go ahead and start out and make your wish, please. I'm going to do the same thing. Okay, I made my wish. I hope you did too. You guys, I want to jump in to an interesting topic here. And I heard from Sean earlier in this week. I want to thank you for sending your letters, your notes. Sometimes I'm a little slow with my follow-up, but I get to them as soon as I can. There's a lot going on with work and life. And what Sean had expressed to me was feeling totally dismayed in this relationship, unable to get comfortable, feeling like the next shoe is constantly about to drop, and just feeling disenchanted. That's the word that he used. I feel disenchanted, and I'm getting exhausted, and reaching out for some words of wisdom, some encouragement. And I'll tell you, I opted not to read the full letter just because there was some very personal things in there. But Sean, what I can tell you, again, when you guys write me these letters, look, you've come to the right place. I do have some encouragement and words of wisdom for you. Now, full transparency, what I'm going to be offering to you, Sean, it's going to really feel counterintuitive. You're probably going to resist it. It's going to be like, oh, I don't know if I can do that. I'm uncomfortable with this suggestion. But let me assure you, it may feel like, oh, I'm on edge here, but give it a try. Because I think you're going to find a lot of mental, physical, and spiritual relief through these words and my advice. You guys, I'm going to just pan over here. I love these places where you get this enchanted forest look. I mean, I don't even know how far this property goes back, but as I look back there and I just want to walk and walk and walk. It's like, let's play in the forest kind of look. Now, I'm not going to do anything crazy. It looks a little remote back there, but I'm just pointing out the look and feel of it. It's so beautiful. So, okay, Sean, back to you. Back to you. Look, listen up. Sean, what I want you to do, and anyone else who is listening, I need you to make a commitment to stop reacting. Stop reacting. That's what this video is all about. You've said yourself, I'm fatigued, I'm going left, I'm going right, I'm constantly trying to figure out my next move. I'm stuck in this silo of reacting. And Sean, that's really what the issue is right there. If a relationship is healthy, if it's good, if you're balanced, if you're well, you should be enjoying the relationship and not like strategizing for what your next moves are going to be. I've been there. It's very exhausting. Now, when I say to you, stop reacting, this is not a 2-step program. It's not a 3-step program. It's a 1-step program. When you start reacting, That means you stop everything. Well, Sheila, what's included in that order? You're serving up an order, the fries, the milkshake, what have you. What's included in that is stop making the calls, stop responding to the calls, stop worrying yourself, stop stressing yourself. Go to the park, take a walk, go to the beach. So when I tell you to stop reacting, I literally mean stop. And I know it's counterintuitive, because if you're like me, I had habituated myself at a point where I just felt like I'm the fix-it person. I've got to resolve this. I've got to make this right. I have to figure out the next moves. And I'm going to tell you a story that really got me out of that. I don't feel that way anymore. I'm much less reactive than I used to be. And when I give myself the highest wisdom, Sheila, darling, stop. You need to stop. The more you work with yourself, that highest wisdom will come in so beautiful, so smooth, so profound. So let me share the story. I noticed this was someone who had been in my life for a very, very long time. And I don't know if you've ever had the scenario where someone just starts acting funny with you. That's the best way I could give you this. They started acting funny, conversations, taking little digs. And I was kind of like, well, maybe this is my imagination. Things are off just a little bit. And then all of a sudden, after that, I noticed communication had stopped altogether. And so in the past, this was basically my cue to start distressing, start ruminating, reaching, trying to control outcomes. Here's the deal. Here's the difference. For the first time, I sat with myself and there were some key questions. Sheila, have you been kind? Yes. Have you been decent? Yes. Have you been fair? Yes. What the hell are you reaching for, lady? Then what the hell are you reaching for? And I will tell you, I stopped myself. I pulled myself out of reaction. And you know what I did? You know what I did, guys? I did absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Phone didn't ring. No text messages for quite some time. And mind you, this was someone I had been in regular contact with. You guys, my sleep was better. I started feeling better and better, very smooth. No rumination, no tears, no residual. It was just one of those things. Don't react. Let it ride itself out. And what I realized in that process of non-reaction, and by the way, when you don't react, that is doing something. We really call that supporting ourselves. It's a healthy response. So for those of you, I just don't know if I'm going to be comfortable just to stop all reaction. It is a refreshed way. It's a different way of supporting yourself inside of what? Inside of silence. And inside of this silence, there was a healing, Sean and everyone else, that just came over me. It was a recognition on a soul level, that the relationship, for a variety of reasons, had run its course. I'm going to say that again. Inside of the space of non-reaction, I realized clearly on a soul level that the relationship had run its course. That's why there was no tears, there was no rumination, there was no, internal jostling about. It was a smooth easy letting go, a non-reactive bubble of sanctuary and silence. And so, I want to reiterate to everyone who's listening, if you have been used to operating in heavy reaction, what I'm going to tell you, it can be very uncomfortable. But after you make your way through that initial discomfort, what you will find, the clarity, the answers, the peace, if there are solutions to be had, they will bubble up in that non-reactive sanctuary of silence. So the other thing that I want to say to you, Sean, I can fully appreciate you have an investment of time, energy, all of that has gone into this individual. I get it. It can be stressful. But what I want to go back to, and I've said this many, many times, when all is lost, we can turn to the power of Scripture for answers, okay? And so here it is. God is not the author of confusion. If you talk about goodness of fit, let's just stay with that one. Goodness of fit. Where there's a good fit, we don't have this on again, off again. I don't know which way is up. We gel together. It's smooth. It's nice. It's good. It's fun. From what you describe in your letter, that's not what's happening here. It's not fun. It's not smooth. It's not good. There's a lot of just upheaval. There's levels of disrespect, things you don't understand. So I'm laying out an option and a strategy here that has worked very well for me in times that normally would have been confusing or stressful. That non-reactive bubble of silence, it will get you there every time, guys. It's been lovely connecting with you. I'll be back soon with some more great information for you. If you're loving what I'm doing, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and see you soon.